Hey Heart High, welcome to Volume 4 of Heartscape, your weekly video magazine where we bring you the best stories and talent from around the campus.
I'm Oren,
And I'm Sarah.
and today is Friday, December 13th.
That's right, Oren, and finals are just around the corner. But don't stress, we've got a lineup today that'll inspire you to finish the semester strong.
First up, we've got an incredible documentary about Hart Cross Country. Trust me, you'll be amazed at the dedication and grit of our runners. These athletes truly go the extra mile, literally.
And after that, we're showcasing the short film our talented filmmakers entered into this year's STN Challenges competition. It's got drama, creativity, and a whole lot of heart. You won't want to miss it.
So grab a snack, settle in, and let Hardscape give you a break from studying.
Alright, let's dive into it. First up, let's lace up our running shoes and hit the trails with Hart Cross Country.
'77, '78, '79, '80, '81. That's it. Okay, way to stick.
Good job.
81,
551.
551.
Go, Andre! Lead the group. That's where you belong. Is in the front.
11, 13, 15, 17.
I mean, the most fundamental thing about cross country is consistency. You're not going to get anywhere in life if you're not consistent in anything. When it comes to school, running, overall lifestyle, anything that you can think of, consistency is the way to do things correctly. And not just that, but consistency can lead to doing something to the fullest. And cross country is that very thing for me. I come here every single day, and I don't skip a single day when it comes to running, and I've been able to compete at my best. And I've learned that very skill, and I've applied it to school and life in general. Everything I do in life is consistent. My lifestyle is consistent, my schoolwork is consistent, you name it.
We're going to have a long deceleration out.
Cross country has taught me about life that you need dedication. You gotta be dedicated and be willing to put in hard work when things get tough. Internal motivation. You gotta realize that you're the person who really wants to do it. You gotta get out there and do it. It's consistency. You gotta eat well. You gotta sleep well. And show up every day. Do your job. It'll come.
9, 80, 81, 82.
81, 80. Number one thing is consistency. If you train consistent year-round, you're going to get better. No matter what kind of training you do, no matter what kind of style of training you're into. If they're consistent with what their effort is, they're going to get better. The athletes that struggle are the ones that are not here every day, or that don't move when we ask them to move on a Sunday, or on a day where they have a vacation that they don't move. It's counterintuitive, but in this sport, if you don't move every single day, you get tight and you get hurt. And so consistency of effort, consistency of practice, trying to get part of the group and move along with the group.
So we're gonna have 2 runners of the week for New York, because Sam again was edged out by points. We always tell them that we're together a couple of hours a day, but there's 22 other hours in the day. So when it comes to endurance training, it's really what you do in all that rest of that time that really makes a difference. It's really a lifestyle sport, so it's important that these guys, on top of being really good students and having lots of schoolwork, they're getting 8 hours at least of sleep a night. They're drinking lots of water. They're eating healthier choices. Passing up on fast food and eating food from kind of the perimeter of the grocery store, the healthy stuff. That makes the biggest difference. Yeah, it's the most important thing. Anything that you can do consistently, you're going to see improvement in. So just the lifestyle stuff we just talked about. If you do that consistently, you're going to see significant improvement in your training. If you show up every day, and you do your work consistently, you're going to see improvement in your physical fitness. It's the most important thing in being an endurance athlete.
19. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cross country, I feel like this is something our coaches taught us, is all about consistency. Being consistent is, I think, the most important part. You always need to show up. When you don't show up to practice, you're losing a whole bunch of fitness, and then you come back the next day and you get hurt. So you always got to be there to show up for yourself, but also for your team as well. And once you do show up time and time again, you start building those skills. You develop how to race, you develop how to pace, you develop that grit that I think is required to participate in the sport.
Five, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. The people around me. We're a team and we're a very tight-knit community. We are friends outside of the sport and in. But the thing about this sport is that we're always here for each other. The most important thing about cross country is teamwork. We're a team. And the thing that keeps me going is knowing that I have friends who need me to perform and I have friends who rely on me. I want to keep going so I can compete for them and myself. Now, of course, you have the main motivations like going to college and, personal glory, but the main thing is running for your teammates and showing up when it matters because they need you and you need them.
Number one thing is consistency.
Yeah, it's the most important thing. Anything that you can do consistently, you're going to see improvement in.
It's all about consistency.
Consistency is key.
Consistency has always been the key.
Consistency.
It's consistency.
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 2024 Foothill League Varsity Cross Country Boys Champions, Hart High School.
For our movie of the week, here's Jacob Gamboa, Quinn Connors, Alex Reyes, Parker Babcock, Sean Hamlin, and Natasha Matthews with their submission to the STN short film competition.
It's been 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 22 seconds since the incident. David is being suspected of stealing from Mark's prized possession, his dead grandmother's cookie jar. The two have been sitting at this table for around 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 21 seconds. Mark noticed there was something wrong with the jar almost immediately.
You can make our lives a whole lot easier by just giving up and telling me that you did it.
If I told you I did it, then I'd be lying. And I don't think Grandma would appreciate that.
There's something wrong with that cookie jar, I know it.
Alright, Mark. Is there anything else you want to ask me? This has been going on for far too long.
In fact, I do. You see, the moment I felt a disturbance in the force, I jolted from my slumber and went straight for my precious cookie jar. When I got to the kitchen, I saw my cookie jar open. I was devastated. But then, I saw a note with the words, "I'm sorry," written poorly on it, as if it was done in a rush where the person got interrupted. I looked at it longer and then noticed the pencil snapped in two.
And how does that have to do with any of this?
I'm glad you asked. I compared the broken pencil to a normal pencil, and I realized that the breaking point of the pencil was where you usually hold your pencil.
How do you even know that?
I always make note of the small details in case situations like this were to arise.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to write the simple phrase, "I'm sorry," on this sticky note.
Now it's time for today's
Quote of the week.
Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman.
Sadly, we've come to the end of this week's episode.
But you all have a fantastic weekend.
And stay classy, Heart.
1, 2, 3, hey.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Sing it, Harley.
Gone away is the bluebird.
Okay.
Here to stay is a new bird.
Okay.
He sings a love song while we stroll along, walking in the winter wonderland.
Yeah, like this.
In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say no, man, but you could do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made.